This video has been brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/mega capital G. Over 180,000 titles to choose from on your Apple or Android device. Cancel anytime with no obligations. I'm listening to The Amazing Wrestling for My Life by Shawn Michaels. Link in the description. What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. The OTKs are crazy and real. People did not respect the Phantom Knight deck for the longest time, but now it is coming back with a vengeance, and it definitely has some power. So, in my opinion, this is an element of PKs that we've never really seen. Phantom Knights have always been able to grind. They've always had access to a lot of powerful trap cards. Obviously, Rusty Bardiche is gone, and he gave them access to a whole bunch of shenanigans, but they've never really had the ability to just one-shot the opponent. But now with some of the new cards, it definitely is a win condition in play, and you guys might see that in this first duel. Anyways, I believe the first duel is against the Invoked Dragma deck. You never want to open with Dark Magician or obviously Red Eyes Black Dragon, but I mean, you can't really complain. You open with Alistair. That's a 1 card, or in my opinion, 0 card, Macabre, because you end up with the Alistair back in your hand. Also, and this is really nice, he kind of has his graveyard set up for the Maximus, so you guys are going to be able to see that he's going to summon that by banishing the, Salamangreat Almirage. It served its purpose. It doesn't really have any more utility. You get rid of the Almirage. Now you can use Maximus and pretty much try to set up for a window during your opponent's turn. You send the, the Shadow Apkalone to the graveyard. You're going to send Bastard Dragon, which gets you a search during the end phase. This is as good as it gets when you're playing like Invoke Dragma. I mean, this is excellent. Now, he's going to troll here, and I don't understand why. If any of you guys see something that I don't like, please fill me in, because I'm not seeing it. And what I mean by that is he searches the Shadow Rug, which obviously gets you window during your opponent's turn. You banish the materials from the graveyard, so you'd banish Apkalone and you would banish Bastard Dragon. That's your dark monster. So you got your 2 darks here, including a Shadow. There's your window. But he discards it, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why he didn't discard the Dark Magician, which obviously isn't going to do anything. Hell, he could have discarded the Alistair. I don't know. Just don't discard the card you're going to search, which gets you window, which is like a win condition. But anyways, he kind of trolled there, but it's perfectly fine. He's going to search out that Fleur de Lis during the end phase, because why not? It's free. Then he's going to Ash Blossom the Rhoda. But his opponent says, I'm still good. I still got plays here. Now, one of them will obviously be negated by the Macabre. So, he's got some negation there. And then when he tries to go for Breaksword, the Fleur de Lis is going to negate that, because he does have a Dragma monster on board. So it looks like he's doing incredibly well, but he's going to troll for a second time. I did not like this. The Breaksword was not a threat. Instead, he went ahead and he kind of shotgunned the Dragma Punishment. He should have saved this disruption for another card or something like that, but he went ahead and used it. And we know you don't want to destroy Breaksword with a card effect, because then your opponent just gets to summon monsters back from the graveyard. Now he can go for Dark Rebellion Sea Dragon, and although the attack gain is largely irrelevant because he is going to rank this up, the important thing that he's doing here, he's just going to decrease the attack of the Macabre. That's what he's looking to do here. You're going to see this play a lot, by the way. This is another way to one-shot your opponents while playing the the PK deck, because you just go for like Dark Rebellion Sea, you shrink one of your opponent's monsters, then you just simply go for like a rank up. He has 2 rank ups, by the way. This man got rank ups for days. Then you just go ahead, he's going to go for that rank up, and activates the effect. Boom, 10,000 attack. The Arc Rebellion has, and he's just going to easily be able to one-shot his opponent. Now, he could have, used either rank up card. It didn't matter which one, but he did already have access to, Phantom Knight's Force. So he didn't even need to technically search the launch. He pretty much already had everything that he needed at that time. But this is just a play you're going to see a lot in Phantom Knights. You're going to see people go Breaksword into Dark Rebellion Sea Dragon, into Arc Rebellion. So you're going to see basically 3 consecutive Exceed summons, and usually if your opponent has a big enough board, you can just kind of one-shot them. Doesn't matter if your other monsters can't attack, when one attack is all that you actually need. Second duel is going to be what to call this? Well, I mean, we have Sacred Beast obviously down at the bottom, but I mean, this is like kind of Neospatians and Hero. I guess we'll call it Neo. Yeah, we'll call it Neos. All right, it's a Neos deck. Anyways, Ash Blossom It's going to be used immediately, so no one for you. Monster Reborn will make sure it at least resolves, and thank goodness this man had Fallen Paradise access, because if he didn't have this card, there was no way that he was going to get any value out of this turn. I mean, just having a Uriah on field and nothing else, that's trash. That's a really, really terrible turn one. I don't care if you're a fan of Sacred Beast or not, but that's an awful turn one. So luckily, Fallen Paradise gets him a couple of draws, which basically bails out his entire turn, and now it makes it so that he can get Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. You see how that one Fallen Paradise changed everything? He went from just having Uriah to, you know, having Dragoon and having extra cards and having negations and having a big boss monster. Like, it changed everything. But luckily, he does have, he's got the Dark Ruler no more to answer that. So the Red Eyes Dragoon or the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is not going to be an issue. Anyways, heroes are now online. And he's getting all those searches, and looks like he wants to fusion summon because he has the poly. He'll probably search Miracle Fusion as well and try to fix his hand. This means that he will be summoning probably at least 2 more fusion monsters because he also has the Miracle Contact, but he's not done. He's going to summon Neos from the deck. I'm not sure if I agreed with this. He's going to obviously run over some of his opponent's monsters. I feel like Fallen Paradise maybe wasn't a big threat here, so I think maybe he could have just tried to go after Dragoon of Red Eyes or Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I feel like maybe that's what he could have went after, but it's perfectly fine. He's actually going to end up killing or getting rid of the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon anyways with my boy Rainbow Neos. So, you know, it's actually a pretty good play there. I'm not going to complain about that. Anyways, who do you guys think is going to win the duel? The one with 4 colossal fusion monsters on the field, or the guy who has no monsters at all? Because the answer might surprise you. Let's see if we can get an anime-style comeback and see if we can do it with just a single turn. He's going to get that Salamangreat Amaraj. This was something that when I first reviewed the Chaos Core, I didn't even think about. The fact that Amaraj can target Chaos Core, and that can allow you to drop some of them Sacred Beast monsters in the graveyard. And then he's going back to the well again. Konami, please. Please hit Verde Anaconda. You know, if this was the OCG, this play would not have happened, by the way, because they only got 1 Verde Anaconda. Verde Anaconda is coming out for a second time, and this is interesting. This man is going full on evil. Well, it's not evil Jaden mode, because the what's it called? The Supreme King and Shadow Riders are a little different, but he's actually going to use an Evil Hero Infernal Gain. This is actually going to create the win condition, by the way. He will activate the the Dimension Fusion Destruction from his deck, and that's going to allow him to summon a huge monster, 10,000 attack. But what he actually did was he used Infernal Gainer, he tributed it or banished it, and this allows the Armitile to attack twice, because I was like, I don't think Armitile can actually one-shot anything on the field. Even with 10,000 attack, he'll survive no matter what monster he actually attacks over. But nope, as long as he can get multiple attacks, he can actually end up winning this duel. He's going to attack Rainbow Neos. He does try to protect it with Neos Fusion, but to no avail. All he has to do is declare a second attack, and that is a GG no Re. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, I've seen Armitile summoned a couple of times. I've never seen this card actually get 2 attacks. I mean, if you're attacking twice with a 10,000 attack monster, how is it even possible to, like, not win a duel in that case? Yeah, almost certainly you're going to be winning a duel unless your opponent, I don't know, has some type of, maybe they got like 50,000 life points or something crazy, some type of shenanigans, where they have a ton of life points. Maybe they're playing, what's that freaking, that plant deck? I can't remember it. The plant deck that gains a lot of life points and works with life points and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, that's gonna bug me. Anyways, let's check out the deck profile of the Sacred Beast deck. You guys saw most of the cards used through the course of the duel, and yeah, he's playing himself a little mini evil hero engine in here. Just like 3 cards. I guess if you summon Armitile, I mean, maybe technically this could also work with Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Basically, if you're just going for any of your biggest monsters, which now that I think about it, can include like the Sacred Beast, basically Infernal Gainer can maybe actually turn into like a win condition in that, instance. I would like to see some defensive cards in here, but I guess he doesn't technically need them, and he got the job done. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up. If you guys are interested in the deck profile, of course, that will be in the description below as well. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos. Aromages, that's the name of the archetype. Oh my god, I was thinking about that the entire time. Aromages, that's the name of the archetype.